Alright, so we'll play some Rainbow. Basically, what the title means is that the cheaper operators, aka like Jaeger and Fuse, I find that I actually like them a lot more than I like Mira or really any of the other ones or really any of them that I've ended up buying, you know? It's too dark, man. I can't see anything. I think it is just Rainbow Six that's bad servers lately. Cause I haven't lagged on any game in the last since I got my Ethernet cable, and as you can see, originally I thought it was I just summed it up to like it was because I was on a wireless connection, and the router was moved to upstairs, but now I have an Ethernet cable, and you can see we just hit 89 ping, and we still get the connection symbol in the corner of the screen. So I'm the server. What is going on? And it's not my internet connection, which I guess that's good. I mean, because at first I thought it was a problem on my end. You know, there's several people in game with over 100 ping. It's really hard to get over 105 ping. It's really hard to get over 100 ping. I mean, you just have to have a really terrible connection, let me tell you. Because my grandparents, they had originally, at one point I was on my grandparents' internet at one point, and you know they lived at one point really, really like in a bad area, and they had a terrible signal where they were at, and they were on dial-up because like that was the only possible like connection that they could even get to where they were at. I mean, this was back in the day, you know, this was like 2001, 2005, you know, this wasn't when, you know, internet that we have now exists, you know, like this was a point where out of all my friends back in the day that had cable had the absolute fastest internet out of the group, you know. So this was way back in the day. This isn't like anything recently or anything like that. And you know, even back then I've never had above 100 ping on dial-up, you know, unless somebody was trying to call the house, which would just kick me off of the dial-up at that point. So, you know, it takes a lot, it really does. You have to have a really bad connection to get internet. You have to have a really bad speed to get over 100 ping, you really do. At least by today's standards, you know. Before I upgraded my 3 to 7 megabit connection before I upgraded to the internet that I have now. As long as I was at that 7 megabits or even 5-ish, I would really never go above 100 ping, and even with that. So it's like, and people say, and I don't know exactly how ping works, because a lot of people have said, like, you know, it's all about where you're connecting, and they say that your internet speed makes zero difference on your actual ping itself. And I find that not to be true, because when my old internet, if other people were on it, let's say my dad would be over here watching Netflix while I was trying to game, or when I was trying to stream, or let's not even include my dad, okay? I mean, we can, like, let's just say my dad was on Netflix and I was trying to stream at the same time, right? My ping would skyrocket because my internet speed wasn't as fast. So I don't personally believe the people who say, you know, internet speed has nothing to do with ping, because like it does. It has to. Because anytime, like, but what I was trying to say is, like, let's just take my dad out of that equation. Let's just say I was just trying to live stream on my old connection without my dad wanting to watch Netflix, okay? I would still lag really bad because of the fact that, you know, my internet was just really slow. You know, I didn't have the, I guess, yeah, I didn't have the bandwidth for starters to support that. But, you know, it's like at the same time, it has a lot to do with my internet, your internet speed. Because my internet speed wasn't fast enough to support it. You know, so if your internet's not fast enough, you're gonna get bad ping. And if anybody that I really talk to about it, they always argue with me, whether it be on like the PC forums or whatever. You know, everybody is always like, no, ping has nothing to do with your speed. It all has to do with where you're connecting to. So I don't know what the deal is with that or how ping works, but as long as I'm not above 50 ping, I guess, or I guess 70 ping. When you get above 70 or 70 ping, that's when you start lagging. Like visible lag, like rubber banding and things like that. So, you know, it's like anything under 70 is usually good for me. But yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Like, cause when I was on my old internet, my ping was like 100 plus. Like sometimes my ping would be in the 400 range on a regular basis. Like every other game, it would be in the 400s. So it's like, you know. And then now it doesn't really get above. I mean, occasionally the servers on Rainbow Six are garbage, so occasionally, just like I showed earlier, it'll hit above 60. Like it hit like 89 or something like that. But very rarely will it actually get that high. Guess it's his lucky day. There we go. Ha. That guy's so mad. He quit. Or he left the game, my mistake. 5 versus 2. That guy's gotta be hacking or something. Hopefully a free alpha pack, but... you know. Oh my god, how did I not end up hip firing that guy? Man, he missed so many hits too. I walked around, I sprayed him. I didn't even hit him, I don't think. And then a little backflip. Come on, bro. Some BS. Oh my god. 2 of my teammates just got knifed. What is happening? See, I saw that symbol again. We hit 80 ping. I should have just ADS'd. For some reason, games lately, the hip fire is just complete random. Completely random. I mean, I'm used to COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, like where hipfire works perfectly, or even CS:GO. But it doesn't work that way on Apex or Rainbow Six, and I just have to get used to just completely always ADS. That's just should be what I always do 24/7. In that exact same scenario, if I was ADSing on that guy with the shotty on stairs, there wouldn't have been any question in my head that we would have easily destroyed that guy, especially after he missed like the first 4 shots. Oh my, this game though, my boy, tell you what, it's really screwed. It's gonna put us in a match that's already going on as well. I don't know why it feels the need to do that. At least it's no rounds completed yet. What team are we on? Alright, we're on the losing team, it looks like. Okay. I mean, usually if you're on the losing team. Wow. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna lose this game. It's a nice skin he's got on there though, huh? Yeah, so usually if you get put in an ongoing match, that usually means that somebody left, most likely due to TKing or because they got mad and just quit the game. But Fuse and Jaeger are my 2 favorite operators. I like Sledge a lot too. Sledge and Sledge, Ash, and Fuse are my top 3 that I have. Mira, I don't really like that much. I was kind of questionable on Mira from the start because, you know, SMGs aren't really that good in these games lately. Nah, I'm just gonna chill out for this part. I didn't know you could do that, but we'll spawn with my team. And there's our high ping again. So I don't know, man. I turned my brightness on my screen down, and now when I play Rainbow Six, everything's too dark to see anything. Come on, bro. Could have had that. That's why I don't like Rainbow Six. I did a 360, I looked at him, bam. Alright, now we'll just go back. Jaeger's my favorite. Jaeger and Jaeger and Fuse for sure. I mean, personally, I don't really like Rainbow Six, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, it's just good to kind of play it periodically and just switch up from the BRs and the CSGOs and the RuneScape. You know? It's really slow pace. A lot of it is camping. So, you know, it's nice to play and just chill out and play games like that. But to be totally honest, I don't really recommend anybody gets Rainbow Six. Unless camping is your thing. And getting hit from openings and walls that are smaller than a pinhole. You know, it's just a lot of crap in this game that shouldn't be in the game. It's like I watched a few of Shroud's Rainbow Six videos and he says the same thing. Like a lot of the stuff that I say, and I said the same thing, like a lot of the stuff that happens on this game, like the little pinholes that people can make and they can peek you. I mean, it just shouldn't, those things shouldn't be in the game. They really shouldn't. So I'll peek out this window and hopefully we find somebody and don't lose the fight. Otherwise, we're down another round. So let's go. Alright, no one's gonna come this way, I guess. So yeah, this is pretty much the game. You just find a spot, you sit there, and then you hope that that somebody comes your direction and that you don't get ambushed or, you know, hit in a pinhole through the wall somewhere or wherever. And that's pretty much literally the whole game. So could have sworn that I seen somebody's weapon ever so slightly peeking out through the window there. Like glitched or like no clipped through the wall.
Yo, by me.
So yeah, this is, like I said, this is pretty much the whole game. That's why I said I usually only play these kind of games for an hour, maybe 2 hours at a time, because it's just not fun to play all day. It really isn't. I'm not even seeing anybody this round, for starters. Alright. That was exciting. Great game, right? So yeah, I'll play this for maybe 30-40 minutes. I mean, it's 2:30 right now. I got plenty of time today, but I'm not feeling too good today. You know, I got like a bad, like a migraine almost. I laid down earlier, that's why I took a break from streaming Apex. And then instead of streaming Apex, I just edited that little video that I put together. The champion/bug video. And then while it was rendering and all that, I just went and laid down. And then when I got up, I uploaded the video and then I was like, let's play some Rainbow. But my head still doesn't feel too good, and I have pain in my eyes, so sometimes I get that when the weather is bad. And I mean, at least that's why I think I get it, due to like atmospheric pressure changes based on like the weather. But it doesn't always happen, that's the thing. Like, I could get it, for example, one day when it's sunny and clear outside, and then I could go months without having it, and then I'll have it again, and it's like, you know, it's a lot of the time I get it is when like we are gonna have bad weather, like thunderstorms or rain, and then somebody was like, well, it could be atmospheric pressure, but realistically nobody really knows why I get it. It's just kind of speculation. And at the end of the day, it's like, it really doesn't, I guess, matter why I get it. It doesn't feel good right now, so, you know. Unless, like, the only thing that would really make a difference if it's, like, curable, but, like, no one really knows why. You know, the doctor, they can't tell me why my head feels weird or uncomfortable, or it's almost similar to like a dizziness almost. Except you're not actually dizzy, if that makes sense. Alright. See, where is he at? I can't even see him. I'm looking directly at him. He should have gone down when I freaking destroyed the wall, for starters. That's BS. When I did that on the wall, why did he not go down? That was a good play. We got 70 XP, we destroyed all the barbed wire and all that crap. Yet it's like, it didn't do any damage to him. Like, why? If he was right there in that corner, and a big thing goes off like that, with all that AoE and all that extra targeting crap it does, like, he should have got hit at least enough to finish him off. This game's garbage. And then I couldn't see him. He was nowhere there when I was where I was looking, and then all of a sudden, right where you're looking, all of a sudden shots come out and I go down. Let's close this crap out. Let me check. I have 61 hours on Rainbow Six. I mean, like, what is the purpose? Realistically, what is the purpose? It's like, you know, I think I could just quit forever on Rainbow Six, and I really wouldn't feel bad whatsoever. Except the fact that I spent money on it, and if I could, I would probably refund it. Because, I mean, the gameplay is just so bland. It's so boring. You just camp the whole game, that's it. These guys are, this is what the game is. They just sit here. They gotta press onto the site. And now, right now, the enemy team is camping somewhere. You don't know where, but they're sitting somewhere. You know what I mean? So, basically, it's whoever has the better camping spot. That's pretty much all this game is. Whoever is the better camper. So, those games like Modern Warfare 2 or Call of Duty, Battlefield, all those games that are ruined by campers, this game is nothing but campers. So, you know, I think I'm done playing it already, to be honest. I just started, too. I'll do one game. I mean, it's only the 3 rounds if you win all 3, but it's 3 rounds of camping. You know, it's not fun. Alright, we'll play one more game of Rainbow. Unless this game goes good. If we just go down or don't see anybody or get hit from random angles like that last game, then that'll be it for Rainbow. So we'll see how this goes. No more Apex today. And I'll try and find an MMO to play. Age of Conan is alright, but the problem with Age of Conan is everything past a certain level is locked behind paywalls. You gotta do a monthly subscription. And I'm not trying to get into an MMO that serious. One, because I have no money. And two, because I don't want to be dedicating that much time to an MMO. But Age of Conan is a pretty good game.
Down to 10 seconds. Down to 5
My mistake.
You must protect your bombs from being defused by Op 4.
Oh my god, man, this fucking game. See, he could hear me, but I couldn't hear him. That makes a whole lot of sense. See, like that, he has his heartbeat sensor out, and yet it didn't show anybody nearby. Until after he got hit, then it showed the guy was there.
4 located a bomb. Protect it.
So my team's gonna camp right here. That's the game. Sit right here.
Friendly last operator.
That guy's camping right there. Sit, like it's all about who's the better camper. I think it's one of the only games that I know of that you actually get rewarded for being a good camper or camping a lot. I'm surprised this game has so many positive reviews, because I personally can't play it for more than an hour. It's been 35 minutes now, and I'm already ready to stop playing it.
We need to locate a bomb.
When I first got Rainbow, I played for, I mean, quite a while, but that's because I was caring about getting skins and new operators and all that. But, I mean, now that I've played a while, you really don't need them.
5 seconds to go.
There's not really any actual benefit to, like, getting new operators or expensive operators. Like, I'm using ones, I think Fuse is like 1500. And I think his 3 ability is absolutely insane. Right there, does that not look like a person? Let me go take a look at what that is. That looked like a head and shoulder peeking out, honestly, it did. So I'm going to take my time this game. And we'll push out ever so slowly.
Friendly, last operator standing.
See, how does he know I'm there? I don't understand. How did he know? I crouched, I took my time. I didn't fire, I was all the way on the other side of the map and I crouched the whole way. And yet he still knows I'm there enough to just wait and peek the minute that I'm walking up the stairs. There's no way.
The diffuser has been recovered.
And then when it showed the cam, there was no sound when I was walking. There was no possible way that he could have heard us. Oh my god.
Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
Yeah, this game is so boring, man. But what else is there on the Steam store, honestly? There's Dota 2, there's Warframe. I didn't have a decent connection to stream with when I started my Warframe grind. But back in the day, I used to grind Warframe wave after wave after wave to get materials for buildings and stuff like that. And, you know, the problem with Warframe is there's just no endgame content. You know? There's just no end game. You know, I was good enough that I could solo sortie missions, all 3 of them, with ease. And it's like at that point,
Protect the bomb.
you're just trying to get, you know.
Op 4 has located the
Okay.
bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly.
That's totally fine by me, bro. So I'm saying this is my last game. I'm bored of this crap already.
5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb.
But if I leave now, I'm not going to get my XP or my creds or my renown, so we'll just wait until the end of this round. just see how this round goes. I don't think I'll be playing Rainbow Six anymore, to be totally honest with you. Every time I play it, I just wonder to myself, why am I playing this garbage? Alright, let's do a little commentary, okay? Let me do this properly. Here we have our Doc, Alterto 01. Will he see the enemy before they see him? Oh, it's a 1v3 situation. Can he manage to... Okay. Never mind, it's already over. I don't have to do that anymore. Alright. Is that the end of the game, right? Yeah, 0-3. See, I don't know why people leave at the end of the match, because all you do is forfeit your renown and your XP. So it's like, it's casual. There's no point to backing out. All you do is waste all that time that you just spent in that game. So we would have missed out on 101 creds. Now I think we can actually even go ahead and buy a skin for one of our, let's try and get an AK-12 skin. One of them was more money than, or credits than I had, so let me take a look. I think this is the one that was at 5,000 creds that I wanted, right? That one looks out like the Apex skins that I use, but I don't want that one. So let's take a look. We can get I guess this one. Let me take a look again, because I think that's all that I can get. I mean, I do really like the seasonal ones, but there's no way I'm playing enough to save 27k creds by the end of the season. So, as for the universals, there's not really any cool universal ones that I think would be worth 10k creds. Because I think that these ones look cool. I mean, these are just basic single color weapons. So, we could get... Let me just double check all these before I buy it. Nah, we'll get this one. Okay, there we go. Oklahoma. So where I can see that skin, it doesn't even matter, I guess. Well, yeah, let's just go ahead. I don't care. I'll just jump into a game, TK somebody once or twice. I'm gonna see what that skin looks like before I end stream here for R6. And before I stop playing R6 for who knows how long. I mean, I'll probably play it again, but like, it's just a really annoying game, and I don't find it very fun, like, you know? Just sitting in a corner to me has never been fun. You know, if I wanted to play a game like that, I would play something like... I don't really know, but let's see. Can I please try it? Okay. Of course, big surprise, right? We get on the opposite team that we need in order to see the new weapon skin. Why do these things have to always happen to me, man? I don't want to play this game. I don't feel good. And then, in order to stop playing this game and just call it a day for Rainbow Six, They put us on the opposite team.
We need to protect the biohazard container.
Now that's funny. I mean, I guess I'll just stay in the game. I thought I'd get kicked after I hit that many people, to be honest.
5 seconds to insertion. Biohazard container location unknown. Keep it secure.
Alright. See, now this is what I'm saying. Somebody should not be able to sit here and just watch me walk through there like this and then be able to hit me through that. Like, you can't see that in a dark room when you're just walking through casually. You know what I'm saying? That's not right. That should not be a part or feature of the game. I just want to see my new weapon skin. Alright, we actually got somebody, but I mean, you know, and then they're being total dicks by using 2 shields. I mean, if anybody that plays Rainbow knows the amount of... They even consider it toxic. And I hate that terminology for somebody that's not exactly like a team player. But they even consider it toxic if you use more than 1 shield. I mean, some people say you're toxic if you use any shields on a single team. Let alone to be running a setup like that that's actually using 2 shields in the same match. Like, I'm so glad I'm about to be done with this game. So let's go ahead and check out this new weapon skin. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go through the preparation phase first, which will be a little while. But after that, we'll be good, man. And then we can go chill. Probably go eat something again. I'll find something. And then we'll just chill, man, and you know, I'll try and find, like I said, I'm still bummed about City of Steam Arcadia, to be honest. But I haven't played any good MMORPGs in a while. I've never played WoW. Back in the day, I wanted to play World of Warcraft. I got a subscription and everything, but my internet just wasn't fast enough back in the day to run World of Warcraft. Just to give you an example of how bad it used to be, and I'm kind of glad I didn't play WoW because it could have become an addiction. I tried to play a private server on WoW, but the private server, they wouldn't work properly. So let's take a look at this skin at last. That's not really what it looked like on the picture at all, no, is it? It's like flowers. I mean, it's cool, but that's not what I expected. I mean, I don't regret buying it at all. Now I can say I have a weapon skin for my main character, I guess you could call it. So we'll try and finish these dudes on my team here before I sign off a Rainbow for a while. So let me see here. If we can catch this freaking dude, man. He's sprinting with that shield up, man, I tell you. There we go. Now what's reverse fire, man? That it damages me instead? Yeah. Where is that guy? All I do is see hits coming out, but I don't actually see that guy. So weird. I mean, I might as well just stay in the game now. We're gonna lose the last round, so it doesn't even make a difference. That guy's microphone is so quiet. I have headphones in and I can't hear him, so I know you guys can't hear a thing he's saying.
Protect the biohazard container.
Did he get TK'd, huh? Okay, it's still on us. I got you. I thought it might reverse the damage if... That's a new update though, that wasn't always a thing. Okay, and then we get TK'd. That's totally fine. That just means that we... Yes, that was intentional. It's like, you know... Did he seriously teabagged us? Like, that's supposed to annoy me? I mean, I could care less. I feel sorry for anybody that takes Rainbow Six seriously. I really do. And I say that because it's a game that is literally based on sitting in a corner. Alright, there we go. So normally I would have just left the game after I saw this weapon skin, but I knew it would be super fast. Alright, so we'll go ahead, we'll get our renown and our XP, and then we'll just end stream and we're not going to be playing Rainbow for a while, so don't expect to see it on my channel. So, you know, don't expect Rainbow Six on the channel. I got somebody a while ago posted on my Rainbow Six video, they didn't say don't post Rainbow Six, I don't want to put words in their mouth, but they asked for RuneScape again. And like I said, I mean, I'm not opposed to playing RuneScape or anything, but what the heck is this? Is that seriously a skin? Takes his helmet off and gives him a shirtless, sleeveless, I mean, yeah, shirtless and sleeveless motorcycle jacket. What kind of crap is that, bro? But, oh, look at that. You gotta buy it with real money. So how much is that? It is $15 for that skin right there. Things like that, man. The gaming is taking such a terrible turn. $1,200, $600, $9.99, $4.99. I'm sure there's tax on that as well. So let's say $16, maybe even $17 for this. To make your character look like this, you'd have to pay $16. I just want everybody that watches this video to think about that for a second. Or however you look at your character. I mean, this one is, you know, it's crazy, man. It's really crazy. It's sad that gaming's taken a turn that, you know, camping and sitting here all day is, you know, considered a good game. I would like this skin. But, like I said, I just can't be bothered with this game anymore. You know, if this was a month ago, I'd be grinding every day to get this skin, but what do you mean you're unable to complete that action? Give me my creds or my renown. They can't even give me my renown for this challenge. Collect. We were unable to complete that action. Man. Fix your servers, Ubisoft. Honestly, it's ridiculous. Alright, so without trying to sound like I'm complaining or anything, you know, Rainbow Six just isn't the game for me. If you enjoy the game, then you do whatever you enjoy, you know what I'm saying? But for me, I don't think you'll be seeing Rainbow Six on my channel for a while. I'm going to try or find an MMORPG that we could possibly get into besides RuneScape, of course. So if anybody knows any recommendations like City of Steam Arcadia that has autoplay or auto combats, that would be nice. Granado Espada has auto combat and they do it quite nicely, but Granado Espada is very pay to win. I mean, it's absolutely impossible to get anywhere in that game without paying, so that's the main reason I don't play it, or why I stopped playing it. So if you know any games that are able to be spent long hours grinding with auto combat and not necessarily completely pay to win, then let me know and I'll start streaming it, or at least